Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hello, my name is Sam. Today I created this blue smoky look. It's not what I originally planned to do, but I am happy with how it turned out. If you want to see how I created this look, just keep watching. Hey guys, just want to go ahead and say that the sun is going in and out of the clouds like constantly right now, so it's probably going to mess up the lighting in here, and I'm just going to go ahead and apologize for that because there's nothing I can do. I could put a curtain up, but that's a lot of work, so yeah. Today I don't really know what kind of look I want to do. All I know is that I want to use this new BLEACH Cosmetics palette. This is the Glam Reflection Smoke palette. It comes with 15 eyeshadows. Hopefully that is showing up on camera. It is so pretty. I got 3 of these new palettes, but this one just really draws me in. I am a sucker for the bright blue kind of looks with the reddish brown eyeshadows. Like, I don't know, something about that, I really love it. So that's what I'm going to be using today, and hopefully only this palette. So yeah, let's just get started. I also got in the mail today a package from Morphe, and they sent me their new eyelid primer. It looks like this, and I want to test that out because I have one eye primer, and it's from Tarte, and I personally do not really like it. So we'll see how this goes. I'm just going to take a little bit. I'm going to put some on this eye and this eye. I do have like the tiniest bit of foundation that got on my eyelids already, so that's why it's all creasy and gross. But I'm just going to go on top of this and put it all over. So this looks like it's one of those, not really sticky, it's not sticky at all, but it looks like one of the primers that doesn't like completely, what am I trying to say? It's not like putting a base on your eye, like the MAC Cosmetics little paint pot thingies. I don't have any of those, but from what I've seen in videos, that's what those do. Like, this looks like it's just gonna work as like an adhesive kind of, so that colors stick really well. It's not working too well because I have that concealer stuck in my crease. If this doesn't work very well on this video, I will definitely keep retrying it. Make sure next time I don't have any product already on my eyelids. And the directions literally just say to apply a layer to your bare lids. So maybe I messed up there by having something on my lid because that looks gross. Alrighty, we're just gonna deal with that and hope for the best. In this palette, there's not really a light color to put down as a base, so I'm gonna use this white eyeshadow called The Plastics. This is from my burn book from the Storybook Cosmetics. It's so sad. My mom's dog tore it up the same day I got it on Christmas. He broke the mirror and everything. I hope he has bad luck now. Just kidding, but I was very sad. But luckily the eyeshadows were perfectly still intact, so it's all good. I'm just gonna lay that white eyeshadow all over my lid so that my colors are super pigmented and vibrant. This is a really pigmented white eyeshadow. It's probably one of my favorites besides like Taco from Sugar Pill. I think it's Taco. I'm pretty positive. Before I get started with my eyeshadow, I'm going to lay down some powder because I don't want any fallout, and I'm not sure how this palette is going to act. I'm just going to use my MAC Patrick's powder for all of my face today. I used the Tarte Filtered Light Setting Powder, and I don't know if it comes in other shades, but this one just did not work for me because my foundation was super pale and pretty, and then I put it on and now it's like all yellowy. So I'm looking for a new powder in general right now. I like this MAC one, but it's slightly too dark as well. I feel like I put on pale foundation and then I powder my face and all of a sudden I'm not a pale girl anymore. And I ran out of my airspun too right now. So these are basically all I have to work with right now. Have you guys tried out the RCMA No Color Powder? If you have, please tell me your thoughts on it because I've been wanting to try that out for literally a couple years now and I just haven't like bought it yet for some reason. I don't know why. I just zoomed you guys in so you'll be able to see a little bit better. There aren't any shade names for these palettes, so I'm just going to show you guys what I'm using. I'm going to start with this shade right here. I'm going to use that as my transition shade. And I'm going to use my Anastasia A25 brush. It is a super duper fluffy brush. So right off the back, I'll go ahead and tell you just from like barely tapping in, there's a bit of kickback. But the mirror in this palette is awesome. It's huge. Okay, so we're just gonna place this in our crease. And really blend it out. It's definitely pigmented so far. It's blending out really nicely. I'm usually a pretty big fan of BH Cosmetic eyeshadows, and I think they've gotten better over the years. That's really nice. It's blending out super easy. So far, I'm a fan. You guys, this shade literally blended out like a dream. Do you see this? I have high hopes for this palette. Next, you're gonna go in with this shade, and I'm gonna use this 141 brush from BH Cosmetics. This came in a new brush set that I got along with these palettes. Actually, this is so big, I don't know if this is gonna work. I'm just kind of patting it in my crease. Ooh. She's pigmented. I will say, I thought that was gonna look a little bit redder, if that makes sense. But we'll see. I'm just gonna take my other brush to blend this out. Again, it's blending super nicely, but I really thought it would be a little more red. I'm just trying to take this out a little bit towards my brow. I don't know what it is about the mirror that comes in this palette, but it's like, it's not too magnified, but it's like the perfect amount of magnified. It's just really nice, and a nice size too. So if you were like going on a trip, like I would definitely pack this. Moving on, I'm taking this deep purple shade and this Morphe brush. This is the M514 brush. It's pretty tiny. So I'm gonna start in my outer crease with this. I remember why I stopped using this brush. It's like spiky. I might have to change brushes in a second. Yeah, this brush is like too spiky. It hurts. I'm changing brushes. Let's try this again. This is a brush from the Cream Shop. It has no name though. And we're gonna take this in the outer crease. Ooh, that's pretty dark. This look might be going in a different direction than I planned. I'm just trying to like kind of wing it out a little bit. Nothing harsh though, kind of like that. So I think this look is gonna be much darker than I planned. I was really going for like a warm brown eyeshadow look with like blue on the lid. Simple as that. But that freaking shade wasn't warm and this is really, really dark. Oh well. I just want to point out that even though there is a little bit of kickback in the pans, there's like no fallout on my face. So that's really cool. So I'm gonna do a small cut crease. Not small, a half cut crease. And I'm gonna start by putting some Shape Tape on my eyeball. So I think that's about as far as I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna take this really pretty blue shade and hopefully it doesn't let me down. So I'm just taking another flat brush. This is Anastasia's A4 brush and I'm gonna spray it with some Fix Plus. Just gonna put this blue where you put the concealer. She's pigmented. Next, I'm gonna use this deeper blue shade. And I'm just gonna use the same brush and respray it a little. And I'm gonna take this on the edge of that. Ooh, this is a pretty eyeshadow. I think I like this more than the first one we used. So I'm just kind of blending the two blues together. Like so. It was actually blended very easily together. I'm impressed. I'm gonna take that purple again and this Sigma Blending E25 brush. I'm gonna pick up some and go in the outer corner and just pack it down. And I'm just lightly packing it over the edge of that blue so that they kind of blend together. And winging it out a little bit. Yeah, this look turned out much darker than expected. My camera cut off, so just to quickly recap in case what I was saying got cut off. These colors blend into each other really nicely. And also, if you try to recreate this look, I would suggest doing your eyes first and then your face makeup. That way you can take like a wipe and kind of sharpen up this edge because dark colors get a little bit messy. But yeah, so far I am pretty happy with how this has turned out. I'm gonna do this eye off camera and I will be right back. Alright, so I'm back and I just want to say that the two blue shades have crazy fallout. So I'm hella glad that I put down powder. Next, I want to use this pretty silvery, almost periwinkle shade. And I'm going to use that in my inner corner. Ooh, she's pretty. I'm gonna leave it like this for now. I might add a bit more after I do my lower lash line. I'm just gonna go straight in and we're gonna use, I'm gonna use this shade first. And we're just gonna take that under our eye. Now we're gonna take that purple shade. And we're basically doing the exact same thing. But I'm keeping this one a bit more towards the outer corner, not bringing it the whole way. Make sure you connect it with the eyeshadow on your top lid. Now I'm going to take some more of that silver shade and bring it down here a little bit. We're not going to put that on our brow bone though because it's way too dark. I'm going to take my Glossier or Glossier, I think it's Glossier is how you pronounce it. This #1 pencil. It's a eyeliner pencil and it's in the shade Graphite. And I'm going to put that in my outer corner. Well, my lash line, but keep it in the outer corner. What the heck, I brought it in a little bit farther than that. I like it. I'm also going to tight line with this as well. Before we finish off the eyes, I'm going to highlight and put on some blush. I'm going to use my glazed donut from DECAY Cosmetics. This look is so different than what I planned. I'm kind of sad, but I also really like it. I'm going to use this Makeup Store microshadow in the shade Cosmopolitan. I don't think this is a blush, but I use it as a blush because I think it's the prettiest thing ever. It just blends right in. My camera cut off again. I wish it would like at least give me a warning, you know? Anywho, I was asking you guys if you think, or if you like my brows, like how I've been doing recently, where they're much more natural, or do you prefer how my old brows were, where they like were trimmed and tweezed and kind of like that Instagram like really dark brow. I really like that look, and I kind of been missing it, and I can't do that really with my eyebrows being all natural like this. But I also like waking up and like on days I'm not wearing makeup, like I still have eyebrows, whereas when I have the Instagram brow and stuff, I don't have much of an eyebrow because it's all like tweezed and stuff. Also, my camera probably cut off before, I was using the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel in the tinted one, and now I'm using Gimme Brow from Benefit just on the tail of my brow. Yeah, let me know what you guys think of my brows. Do you think I should go back or keep them this way? I'm now gonna apply a coat of my Bleach London mascara. I'm gonna wear the Not So Basic lashes from Bold Face Makeup, I think. I'll have it in the description below. I wore these the other day and they are so pretty. Alright, lashes are on. These are so pretty and like really fluffy and thick. I love them. For lips, because this is such a dramatic eye look, I think I'm just gonna do a nude. So I'm going to line my lips with Stripdown from MAC, and I just got some Vice lipsticks from Urban Decay. So I'm gonna use Stark Naked. It's a very pretty nude. I wore it yesterday, like all day. I had to reapply it a couple times because it's just a lipstick, so it came off when I ate. But overall, it was super comfortable and not like sticky or anything. It's like, I think it's called a comfort matte, and it just feels really nice on the lips. Alright guys, well I think this is the completed look. It sure did turn out nothing like I originally hoped for, but I am still happy with how it turned out. Everyone loves a good blue eyeshadow look. So since I was kind of reviewing this palette, I will say for the most part I really liked it. It's beautiful, obviously. A little disappointed that that brown shade, it just, when you blend it out, it almost looked more taupey than like a really rich, reddy kind of brown. I don't know. So overall, it was a really good palette though. Like everything worked really nicely. I was just a little disappointed in that color. But yeah, as you can see, it all blended super nicely. But anywho, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial and maybe learned something new. Probably not. But if you enjoyed this tutorial, please give it a big thumbs up. I would very much appreciate it, and don't forget to subscribe as well. You can also check me out on Instagram. I'll have it on the screen right here somewhere. And if you guys have any requests for other looks you'd like me to film, let me know in the comments down below, or you can comment on one of my Instagram photos, either way. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye!